let's try to understand why Indians want to study abroad. If you want to know the numbers, the current figure is it is estimated to be like 1.8 million people will travel for studying abroad by year 2024. So we can consider that this is a huge market wherein we Indians are crazy to study abroad. Now, what can be the possible reasons for this huge splurge into the numbers which is coming from India? It is said that every person who is coming to US to study abroad, out of 4, you have 1 Indian. So 25% share in US universities alone is by Indians, and rest is of the entire world. So this is a huge number, and we need to answer why Indians want to study abroad. So the possible reason, which I think is the first element for Indians to consider these top universities abroad, is the diverse career options, or you can say the course curriculum that you want to study is very diverse. You do not get such kind of diversity in India as far as the courses are concerned, which you get in international universities. So that is one reason. Another reason is possibly the job prospects that you are looking for. They get much better when you return to India. You have studied internationally, you have gained some kind of experience for 2 to 3 years internationally, and when you return back, you are being taken with much better weightage than what you were. So another reason besides these two is the probably disposable incomes that Indians are having these days. So especially I'm talking about the upper middle class. They have good, I would say, rising number of disposable income, due to which you see large number of upper middle class especially targeting international studies. And last but not the most formidable, I would say, this becomes the first step to settle abroad. When you plan to go for studies, this becomes almost the first step to settle in that country. So this is one of the reasons which is very significant among the Indian population to study abroad. Now, this is one aspect that we talk about. We should also know the another aspect. Now, as far as the modus operandi of how these candidates go to international universities, is like you have two kinds of organizations in the market. Study abroad has giants. I would not name them, but they are big giants, I would say, those who are dealing in bulk with the international universities. Now, maybe they are working B2C, you can say business to consumer directly, but I would still say that they are kind of B2B, I would say operational work, the way they actually carry. So universities are one kind of clients to them. On the other aspect, you have a candidate as a client. Now, it will be very confusing for you otherwise to understand that whether your consultant is working for the university or is working in your interest. So, whosoever, like if we are talking about the bigger, I would say consultants, they work on this model like B2B and even B2C. But at the same time, there exists another set of, I would say, counselors, like what we also work, is on a very human approach. We try to work with lesser number of candidates, but promise them a quality human approach, that is we call hand-holding approach. As a consultant, I think we have to deal with applications, which is the first thing. We have to make them understand the process, how to file these applications. Another aspect is editing your essays, which is again a very important aspect, and even giving them the right, I would say, language for putting your LORs. So letter of recommendations. So when we are talking about these things, possibly we are talking about hand holding you towards creating a very I would say individual or human, I would say, application process. So this is one aspect, and we work completely in the interest of student, where let's say we our paymasters are our clients, are the candidate, while for some consultants the paymasters are universities, those who give them big commissions and perks to fetch them a candidate. So you have to differentiate between such consultants and the counselors, those who are working in your, I would say, interest. So besides that, I would say there are a lot of tech models which have come up into the market. Some call it artificial intelligence driven, I would say, tech models. So new startups are coming every day in study abroad market, and these startups are claiming that their AI model is much superior to the human approach of a consultant. But I doubt, because with AI, you can process the information that a candidate is putting on your platform by telling him the course, the college and the country. But you cannot handle the questions like, if you would like to study in Canada, can you handle the cold climatic conditions? Because this is something that can only be asked by a human approach when you want to know the candidate. And when you're not dealing with 3,000 candidates at one point of time, you are possibly dealing with 40, 50, 60 or maybe 100 candidates. So this is an approach where I would say hand holding is much required. We Indians need that, and somehow as a parent, I would advise you that you should look forward to those people, those who are hand holding you and helping you at each and every step. It's not only about filing an application or putting edited version of your essays or LORs. It is much more. It is even looking towards helping you with the loans part for the financial aid, scholarships. Beyond that, we even have to look forward to the accommodation where a candidate is going to live. We also have to arrange the foreign exchange, and beyond that, we might even have to take help in terms of health insurance and ticketings. So almost there are so many aspects of studying abroad, and it is very different from when you study in India. So you need to approach the people, those who are very human, and those who work in your interest. They are not working in the interest of the university. That is how we work. So anyway, I call myself a one-stop solution. So maybe even one-man army. So you can consider us for studying abroad and meeting all your aspirations. We would be very happy to assist you in this entire process of studying abroad. Thank you.